Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a beautiful, awesome weekend. I hope that you went over your trades and ways to improve on this trading week, guys. How is everybody? What's up? How's everybody feeling? How are we feeling? Oh, we just got news released here on gold as well. Ooh, all right. Looking very interesting. Welcome, everybody. What's up, Forex Fusion? What's up, Corp? What's up, Emma, Ivailo, Nelson? I'm also great, guys. Thank you for asking. What's up, Crystal Path? How you been, man? What's up, everybody? Man, I've had a great weekend, honestly. I went to Berlin for Halloween to visit my friend. You guys probably already know him. He's Patrick, my best friend. And we played it's called Crim how do you call it? Crimi dinner? Like criminal dinner, where you get like a character and then you have to be in character and like find out who the murderer is. Was super fun. Yeah, we just had News Corp. I'm also looking at the charts right now. We got a little bit of a bullish spike here. I'm still gonna wait for some people to join in before starting the breakdown here, but it's looking very interesting. We got the news release red, so negative $4. So that's typically a bullish impact on gold. But we'll see. We'll still have to wait a few minutes for it to, tune in. Always traveling. Of course I am, man. That's the lifestyle. You already know. It's how we do. It's how we do, guys. Andre, can you adjust the cam to like be like full white on the stream? Because it's only like my face on the right. That's great. A new month, new motivation to perform well. Exactly, Ivailo. I appreciate you. Yeah, guys, we got a new month, man. Fresh start. So whatever mistakes you made last month, don't repeat them this month, right? And always, steady improving. But remember, the first week of every month is a little bit choppy, especially on gold, all the way up until NFP. Now, once NFP hits on Friday, then after that, the next week we can expect some good volume in the market as well. So don't be too sad if this week is maybe just a little bit slower, or if you get clapped a little more times, but next week should be way better. Wait 5 to 10 minutes. Some people are still coming. Yeah, I'm still waiting. We could chit chat here a little bit. I also got my check out these glasses, guys. That was for my Halloween costume because I was like a character. I was like a rich ass character. Check this out, guys. You vibe with the glasses or not? I also got the chain as well. Mind you, these are fake, guys, right? This is just a prop for the costume. We got this crazy dollar sign chain that like in diamonds. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but it's like shiny and it just like makes circles. Should I wear it for the stream? I don't know. What's up, Moan? What's up, Hot Smoke, Andralik? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Already took gold sells this morning. Did it go well or not? Because I do see it was a little bit bullish here. I appreciate you, Ime. What's up? You a trader or a rapper? Man, I'm both. I do both, man. I do everything. Yeah, I believe that if you're a trader, you can also be a rapper. If you're a rapper, you could also be a trader. You know what I mean? So there's no limits to nothing. All right, guys. Let's see how many people are here. Yeah, we're looking good. Which character did I play? I was just like I don't know, like a rich dude in the criminal dinner, and I was like exaggerating with the chains and everything. Dripping good. Yeah, you know what I mean? Do a rap for us? Bro, what should I rap, man? I don't know. I don't know any rap like from the top of my head, to be honest. Freestyle? Nah, freestyle I'm bad, man. I'm good in singing. I'm bad in rapping though. I'm not a rapper. That's just facts. All right, guys, let's start with a breakdown here. Let's start with a breaky here. Let me share my screen. All right, let's see what we get. All right, I hope you guys can see my screen. It's looking good here on gold. Let me move this up here. All right. So guys, as always, we start on the high time frames, right? So I start off on the weekly time frame. There's no cam showing, Andre. Uh-oh. And so on the weekly time frame, guys, we did kind of close in a rejection candle last week. So that was very, very interesting to see. We had a huge gap here on the left, which got filled completely by this weekly candle over here, by this wick. And we ended up closing in a form of a rejection candle. So for me to be more tempted on a continuation in the sell side, I would have liked to see a more stronger bearish candle closure than this here. And then we came into it started to the week today or on Sunday night, had a bearish reaction first, and then created a lower wick and now pushing up, right? So let's go back to the daily time frame here. Andre, can you turn on the face cam? So here on the daily, we closed super strongly bullish, came back for some form of a undecision candle and are now pushing back bullish. So if this daily candle closes bullish, guys, I'll be honest, I do see price coming all the way back up into 40, what's that? 41.36s. That's where I will see price coming back up. If price closes and stays below this range, I do see price coming all the way back down to 39.29. And if we break these lows, then from there it's basically free fall. I do believe that we're gonna probably fall all the way down to 34.40 if we close below this daily range and this this daily support over here. You guys cannot see anything? Can you guys hear me? Like, hear me? See me? The rise of gold has been insane. Wonder if we'll have a major crash anytime soon. Yeah, I mean, we have experienced some type of a pullback already now for the last 2 weeks, where we were bearish. So we might see a continuation of it. If not, then the moment we start breaking structure back to the upside, then we could see a bullish push. You can hear me? Okay, great. At least you guys can hear me if you cannot see me. It's unfortunate. I don't know where Andre is. Andre, turn on the camera, bro. Please. But yeah, so coming into the day, guys, so let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We see that price as of right now is still at a major resistance range where as of right now it has not broken nor closed above. We see this support, we see resistance, 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 and still resistance, and it's also below the EMA. So as long as price maintains below, we could anticipate the price will continue back down into this low at the 4,000s. And if it breaks this low, then we could see it come back down into the 39.35 or 39.30, right? So that will be the first scenario. Now, the second scenario is we break and close above the range, wait for a pullback, and then take buys up, which I believe is still the probability there. And if we were to get a break and retest to the upside, then the target would be the 41.34, something around those lines. So right now it's interesting. We'll go back down to the 1-hour time frame and see. Okay, so the 1-hour closed. Yeah, so the 1-hour closed strongly with a nice wick to the downside. Now tapped back into resistance and is currently rejecting. So we want to see a strong breakout to the upside and for price to hold above the range for us to be interested or for me to be interested in taking buys here. So as of right now, there's still no clear setup. We did kind of close and break above this trend line here. If we could see like this. The news came out negative for USD, so that's typically a positive impact on gold. So there's definitely the possibility of breaking out bullish. I'm now just basically waiting for the market for the price action confirmation of that, right? So in case price wants to come back down, pull back into this fair value gap, and then reject this range with a nice rejection candle, then I would not be opposed to taking aggressive buys down here. But if it starts to break, close back below, then I see price coming all the way down to 39.96. And now if price sometime like somehow forms like a market structure over here where it's like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And then we start breaking structure here. So if you break this 5-minute high, then getting in on one of the 5-minute candle closures above would also be an option, but that would be more of a, aggressive entry signal here. So it could be either way, right? Could be buys or sells, but at this point I'm not interested in taking sells. For me to be interested, I do need to see a close below this range and then a close below this range. This is the high probability sell area. Over here, it's not really the highest probability for me as of right now because there's still a possibility of breaking out bullish. Which is your favorite asset to trade? I absolutely love trading gold. Gold is my go-to. Let me actually turn back on the camera because Andre has not fixed it. But yeah, my go-to guys is absolutely gold. I used to trade Euro USD, GBP USD. Then I switched to GBP JPY. Then I switched to gold. And then from gold, I went to indices, so NAS 100 and US 30. And then I got clapped on indices, and then I switched back. I switched back to gold. And since then, it's been gold for me. Yeah, it's not too slow, not too fast. Exactly, Crystal Path. Princess Rachel, welcome back to the stream. Nice to see you here. Nice to see you. How have you been? How did your trading week go? I hope it went well after the stream, guys. You already know. We have the same analysis for gold, Mon. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I don't know why, but I'm a little bit bullish biased today. I don't know why though. I really want to see a strong closure above the range. I don't want this 30-minute to reject and close with the upper wick. That will be a little bit ugly. That will definitely be a little bit ugly. But price action has been super slow today. Like low key super slow. So I think we're due for a breakout, and it's either gonna be the upside or the downside, obviously. I do want to see a breakout to the upside though. I would like to make some cash today, you know what I mean? To start off the week. Yo, what's up, Dennis? What's up, my bro? You're also bullish? Yes, sir, Ski. You also waiting for some type of a pullback, bro, or you already got in? Let me share my screen again. So that's what I'm kind of looking for here. Some type of a pullback into the fair value gap on the 5. And also pull back into this counter trend line, and then a breakout or a break of the high here if we close above this 5-minute highs. Even indices were slow except German 30. Really? Do you trade prop firm or real capital? I trade both, but I focus a little bit more on real capital as of right now. But I do believe and encourage everyone to use funded accounts to fund your own capital, to fund your own account. So you can basically just use both hand in hand. I believe that is like the game changer. That would be the absolute game changer. Glad you're great, Rachel. Glad to hear that. I only trade gold during New York. Exactly. I believe that is basically the best time to be trading gold for me personally. It does move nice during London as well, but it's just something about New York session. There's just something about that. Like starting from my time in Germany, it's 3:30, right? So I do not take any trades before 3:30. After 3:30, typically the price action is just very, very smooth. So you will get like a fake out around 3:30 because we got a lot of volume coming in because that's when the stock exchange opens. And then after 5 minutes, you typically have like a clear direction of where price could head. So yeah. German 30 exploded during London session, really? Yo. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't trade German 30 no more. The earlier pullback triggered the stop loss. Oh, Sage, that's unfortunate, man. Maybe that was because you got in maybe a little bit too early, bro. We also had news at 4. We had news like 15 minutes ago. All right, so we got the first 15 candle close. We did close above the highs. I don't like that it didn't have a lower bottom wick, so I do believe that it could come back for a pullback to create a lower wick now before pushing out. Um, Also, guys, if you have any questions, right, about trading, psychology, strategy, whatever it is, drop it in the comments. I read the comments, each and every one, and I try to answer you guys. I need to get funded to fund my personal account. I'm a stay-at-home mom with lots of little cute babies. Aw, that's awesome, man. I love that. Props to the moms who are working a lot as mothers, but still, putting in the work for a side hustle or for a business. That's awesome. You will make it. I did have another mom in my community as well, and she was killing it in trading, absolutely smashing it. I do believe still that women trade better than guys. I don't know why, but I feel like you girls got it for sure. Thoughts on GU? Let me go over here. Let me. I don't like that my camera is turned off when I'm sharing my screen, man. Um, GU. So let's look at this. All right, so just by looking at it, it's very bearish. We had a huge breakout leg to the downside, so you could kind of wait for a pullback somewhere in this 32,000 area, like this entire range here, and then basically look for a continuation in sales, or wait for a closure below these lows here at the 31,167 ish, and then wait for a break and retest, and then you can sell back down into new lows, which ultimately will be down here, 3100s. But damn, G is pretty bearish. Pretty bearish. So let's go back to gold here. Damn, gold is very slow right now. I don't know what's up with that. I think do we still have news on gold today? Uh, 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 um. Trading with a prop firm always feels safer. Yeah, for sure. Also because you get the opportunity to apply your risk management because there's no other way, right? So when you're trading your own account, you tend to have more break of your rules because there's no real consequence. But if you're trading a funded challenge or a funded account, you have to apply those rules and you have to apply risk management. So that basically forces you to become a disciplined trader, which is awesome. How do I feel about supply and demand? I tried it, didn't like it that much. Yeah, so for me, honestly, I feel like support and resistance is super similar to supply and demand. Just that my support and resistance zones are a little less broad. I feel like depending on what time frame you place, your supply and demand area is just like big, right? It's like a big range. For example, on the 4 hour time frame, you have this supply area down here, right? So this entire area is the supply area. But for me, support and resistance is like smaller, right? So I do have it here because they're similar. But you guys can see it's way smaller than this huge ass supply or demand area. So I'm more into support and resistance, to be honest. Fun with Sunny, what's up? No problem, no worries. We're still here. We are always here. Yeah, the Think Creator program is legit, guys. Feel free to hop on over to our Discord, check out the link, and check it out for yourself. Um, yeah, my bad, guys. Yeah, that was a demand I was talking about. Sorry, I always switch it up. My bad. Thank you, Forex Fusion, though. Uh, for psychology, is it better to trade just one pair? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Max two pairs because if one is chopping, then you kind of want to focus on the other one. But besides that, just one pair and you're chilling because that pair will give you opportunities day in and day out to buy or sell. So before you try to go crazy and look over 1,000 pairs, you probably end up missing out on most of the good setups. Man, love you too, bro. I tried trading multiple pairs, but switching tabs and watching many charts was too demanding. Exactly. And you end up, like I said, like when you're switching the entire time, you end up actually missing out on the good setups. So that's unfortunate. Andre, I don't know if you can hear me, but can you turn on the camera, the face camera on the stream? Because as of right now, people are just seeing my screen, but not my face. Prop companies can ensure they adhere to the rules, otherwise they risk having their account suspended. Obviously, yeah, makes sense. Do you use pending orders or market execution on gold? So it really depends, but honestly, most of the time it's a market execution. Thank you. Yeah, so most of the times it's market execution because I like to get in right when the volume is kicking. Because what could happen here is I have a buy limit over here, and then price comes down, tags me in. I got my stop loss below this range, but the volume just continues bearish, right? And then just absolutely, I don't know, stops me out or whatever. So that's kind of the risk of having like buy and sell limits. But at the same time, if you have one here and it taps you into the T and then goes in your favor, then obviously that's juicy, right? So it's like a balance between both, but I kind of like more like market executions. I've been just trading UJ and EU. Yeah, that's great. Just focus on those then. Become a pro in those. My favorite session is New York session. Absolutely love New York. But as of right now, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bad. It's very, very, very choppy right now. I really don't like this. We do have a 15-minute fair value gap. Maybe price can tap into it, reject, and break out. But it's super choppy right now, man. I don't know what's up with gold here. I believe that there's a lot of sellers holding this range right now. We just have to wait for the orders to be emptied for the buyers to take over and push out. Because I still kind of believe that we're gonna break out though. But we'll wait and see. Maybe we do need to gather some orders down here, fill up the tank, you know what I mean? Fill up the tank down here and then break out. Because as of right now, from this area here, it does not look like it's going to do it. So let's continue to wait here. Also, guys, quick info, very, very important. So I have an announcement to make. On November 7th and November 8th, we will be attending the World of Trading in Frankfurt, Germany. So if there's any German, or even if you're not German, if there's anybody that wants to travel and see us, you can come to Frankfurt on the 7th and 8th of November. I will also be there. So I'm going to meet some of you guys. I'm super, super excited to see you guys in person. Maybe take some pictures or whatever. And we will also be having like huge giveaways where we'll be giving away up to 200K accounts and everything. So it's going to be super, super cool. So if you guys want to join, just make sure to, get a ticket. And then also the ticket is for free, by the way. And then just show up. We are going to be on booth number 3. So I hope to see some of you guys over there. I think that would be super amazing. And now, besides that, also we have a discount action going right now where you get 30% off your challenge if you use code SPOOKY, right? For Halloween, you use code SPOOKY, you get 30% off. Now, listen, guys, when you use the code SPOOKY, you will automatically be entered into a giveaway, which will be the wheel of the spook wheel or Halloween wheel, which will be hosted live next week. I'm going to host that giveaway. And in that wheel, you guys can also win challenges up to 200K accounts. So let's say you buy a 5K challenge and you use code SPOOKY, you will automatically be entered into the giveaway and you have the potential to win a 200K instead. So the risk reward ratio, guys, makes absolute sense in my eyes. So make sure you guys use code SPOOKY at checkout and you will automatically be entered into the giveaway on winning a 200K challenge and even some surprise gifts as well. Yes, you guys can head to the Discord if you guys have any questions, need infos, whatever. Just join our Discord, write support, and they will be happy to help you. You're in Jamaica, so I cannot. Oh man, one day you'll easily book a flight and fly to Germany. But would be super awesome to see you, Red Flames, in Frankfurt, man. Let's meet up. Let's meet up. All right, guys, we got a nice tap into fair value gap. It is kind of a strong bearish candle here, not gonna lie. So let's sit down to the 3 minutes, see if we can reject this range. So aggressive bias will be here. Conservative bias will be to wait for a candle closure above this resistance range. So however you guys are feeling, no financial advice. Um, if you want to be safer, just wait for 5 minute closure above this white line. Down here, obviously, you have a little bit of a better R multiple, but with it, it's a little aggressive, and there's a possibility of price just absolutely stopping you out and then not going in your favor. I'm not buying gold yet. I'm not buying in yet. Stream giveaway happening. You will find out very soon. You will find out once it's time. You're in Nigeria, so you can't either. Oh, that's unfortunate, guys. But hey, what's not done yet can still happen, right? Yeah, we're in the fair value gap right now. It's on the 15-minute time frame. So the 15-minute time frame fair value gap should not close below. Otherwise, this buy setup will be invalidated. What's up, Motivational Focus? Welcome to the stream. You go sell 4008 is the area to buy. 4008. 4008. Down here. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. For me, this area here is a little bit in between. Yeah, it's a little bit in between two ranges, so I'm not going to be taking any buys here. But if we get a closure above this range or a nice rejection on the 5 minute here and on the 15, I will not be opposed here. But let's see. What's up, Pranav? Welcome to the stream, bro. What's up, Max6? Oh, you're still holding your cells? Where did you get in on the cells? How can I consistently get setups with only 2 pairs? I'm not a scalper. You know, just have your zones of interest marked off either on the daily 4 hour and 1 hour time frame, and then just wait for price to reach those areas. Now, if price is not in your area, then there's a reason for you to not trade that pair or not even both pairs, right? Just wait for price to get to you and then react. Do not try to chase price because that's gonna end up, you blowing your account or losing unnecessary money. What's up, Motivational Focus? You didn't miss that much. I mean, we did have a breakdown on gold. As of right now, it's bearish. We got a bearish reaction. I wanted it to kind of close, rejecting the fair value gap. Still have a minute to go though, so let's see. Let's see how this goes. Got the 15-minute closure here in a minute as well. If you close outside fair value gap, this buy setup is invalidated here. So we'll have the next area of interest down here, and we'll see if price can reject or if it can close below, break and retest, and then we're gonna sell here, or I'm gonna sell here. So let's see. Miss a little motivation. Bro, hey, that comment is OP. What's up, Mag? How you been, bro? Yeah, we did miss a little motivation. Good that you're here now, motivation. All All right, guys, let's get set up with the chain and everything. Let's set up the chain. It's time to be a rapper. Time to be a rapper with a chain. Yo, 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 we got a chain going on. We got a chain. I don't know if you guys can see the dollar sign, but there's a dollar sign. You see that? Damn. Got the glasses. I'm just doing this because it was Halloween, okay? I wouldn't really normally do this. Yo, yo, yo. Drip, drip, drip. Hey, let's go. YFOMC movement was so boring last week, bro. Facts, man. I was so disappointed. I was super disappointed. I was like, bro, shit lame. No good setups whatsoever. Appreciate you, Gaurav. Appreciate you guys. I mean, honestly, guys, look, you don't have to take trading that serious all the time. Sometimes it's good to have fun. So we having fun, man. You know what I mean? We having a little bit of fun here. Billie Eilish or Sydney Sway? I do not know Sydney Sway. Blank screen. Yo. Then let me get back. Let me get back the chart. I think now you guys should see it. First step to profitability: get a chain and glasses. Facts, man. Facts. Ema, that's how it goes. That's how it goes, guys. I rarely miss these lives. Yeah, that's why I'm glad you're here. Focus, motivational. Yeah, let's leave on the chain. It's whatever. Let's leave it on. Gold, honestly, guys, is ass. Sorry for my language. Um, absolutely invalidated our 15-minute fair value gap. It's like it never existed. Um, absolutely ignored our trend line, so that's also like it never existed. And now the only thing that could hold is the 50 EMA, but I don't believe that that's gonna be it. So I do see price coming down to 39.96 here, or maybe just maybe we close above this range here for buys. Why am I not looking for sells? That's a great question. So look, let me go on the high time frames, right? So on the high time frames, we are right now between two ranges, right? It's this range here and it's this range here. We have no clear direction. We don't know if price could continue higher or lower. So what I'm waiting for here is a break and retest for confirmation and safe buys, or a break and retest for confirmation and safe sells. Because based off this area here, it could be anything. We could now break the lows, or we could immediately just break the highs based off this range because we're in the middle, right? So I do not like taking trades in the middle. I do want to see some type of closure either above the range or below the range for me to be safer on taking a trade. I hope that kind of makes sense. Evan drip again. I have came with big motivation. Let's go. W. Did I miss your question? Tell us more about your session in Villa in Brazil. Hope I have correct info. Man, I already told you guys in the last stream. I don't know if you were here, Pranav, but the retreat in Brazil was insane. And if you guys have not yet, make sure to check out the vlog because I just dropped a vlog yesterday. It's on my personal YouTube. My YouTube is Evan Sean, and you will find the vlog there. It's literally a movie. It's 50 minutes, like an entire hour of awesome content. And that I think that watching the vlog is literally the best glimpse you guys can have in understanding what we experienced in that retreat. But it was an awesome time. Honestly, I miss it. I miss the boys. I miss everything we did. But I'm very excited for the next year because I believe that next year will be even crazier. So anyone interested in joining the retreat, you guys can feel free to join the wait list. You will find the link also on my YouTube. Appreciate you, Forex Fusion. How do I use my moving average? So I have the 50 EMA, right? So 50 EMA length 50 means that it shows the last price action of the last 50 days. So anytime price is above, or let's say anytime price is below price, or the line, then it's bullish. Anytime it's below, then I could look for sells. Like here, it's below, breaks below, closes below, so it sells. Below sells. We break above, buys. Above, buys. Below sells, above buys, above buys. So as long as, that's how I use it. If it's above, I buy. If it's below, I sell. But it also has to be in conjunction with my overall strategy, right? So it's not just the 50 EMA strategy. It's like I use that indicator as an extra indication, as an extra confluence for me. 50 minutes of trading awesomeness, exactly, bro. That's how it goes. Time frame, this is a 15-minute time frame. I use it in the 15 and the 5 minutes. So right now, for example, on the 5 minute, it's back below. So me taking buys here will be absolutely make absolutely no sense for me. So that's why I have the 50 MA here, because I would not buy here at all. Would I sell here? No, because I'm in the middle of my zone. So I want to see if price will reach here or here for me to be interested in taking a trade. What time frame do I use for setup confirmation? I switch between time frames the entire time, between a 1 hour, 30 minute, 15, and 5. But for my entries itself, I use a 5 and 3 minute time frame for my entry confirmation, like my entry signals. And then when talking about my entry signals, it would be something like, let me go to the 5 minute time frame here. So let me make this a little bit bigger. So entry confirmations, for example, on the 5 minute, if I'm looking for buys, would be this rejection candle here. It's a bullish hammer candle. It will be this rejection candle over here with a big wick to the downside, but a closed bullish hammer as well. It will be this type of a doji or firefly or dragonfly doji with a lower wick to the downside, but closed with low volume to the upside. And then it will also be a morning star confirmation. So these three candlesticks together, morning star. And yeah, this will be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 signals for me to get in on the buys at my support range. Now, obviously, I did not take this trade, but this is just for example purposes. I got 4 signals on my area of interest to take these buys. And if I would have taken either of these, I would have hit TP up here, because this would have been my TP range, right? So that's basically what I'm looking for. Now, the same thing goes if we're looking for sells. I would like to see for rejection and reaction in this resistance area for me to take sells. Yeah, this is a ThinkTrader platform. It is. How do you find injunctions? What do you mean with injunctions? Yeah, dragonfly. It the firefly. Honestly, like, I'll be honest, guys, the names of the candlestick formations, they don't really matter, bro. I had a student, he came up to me, he's like, yo, Evan, have you heard of the Bart Simpson formation? And I looked at him and I started laughing, because I was like, I thought he was like messing with me. But he was so serious. He's like, no, seriously, have you heard of the Bart Simpson formation? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? So he goes ahead and he was like in a random community of a random trader, bro. He actually invented a Bart Simpson formation, which is basically Bart's head. So imagine it's like you have your resistance, and it was like the chart does this, right? It comes up and then it starts rejecting this area, and then it comes down. So what he meant by Bart Simpson formation was literally his head. So that's why I'm telling you guys, like, the name of the formations, the name of the candlesticks, it don't really matter. What matters is that you know what it's about. The zones, the zones I draw. So the zones, the support and resistance areas are based off price action. So when I see that there's, like, for example, we have resistance here. So why do I see this? price was failing to close above and had a strong bearish reaction based of this, right? Then again, we tapped into it. What do we see? Bearish reaction. Again, we tap into it, bearish reaction. So now I have 1, 2, 3, and the fourth confirmation, and the fifth right now, that this area over here is a area of interest or a resistance. And now same thing goes for finding support. Sorry, finding support on the high time frames. So down here we have a rejection and we have a bullish reaction. We have another rejection here. We have a bullish reaction, right? So when I see this here again, bullish, and then back in the past, bullish, up. So when I see this, another area of interest. And now I'll place my support and resistance on the daily time frame, 4 hour, and on the 1 hour time frame. I would not go lower than the 1 hour because at the end of the day, it's just gonna like clutter your chart. But yeah. How do you draw the below area? Was that a level on 1 hour time frame or was some fair value gap? These areas right here, so you guys can see that on the right side. This is a daily zone, this is a 1 hour zone, and this is another daily zone. So I hope you kind of understand that. I'm native German, yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, kind of. I was born in Germany. My mom is German, but my dad is American, and I love Mexico. So you tell me, am I native? I don't know. I don't really feel native. Whoever is too excited, type 1. Hey yo, let's go. Let's hype this up, guys. We are about to have and host our giveaway here. In a few minutes. Let's hype this up. I'm going to gym. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care, Forex Fusion. Take care, man. See you next Monday, bro. Thank you for joining as well. Yeah, guys, use code SPOOKY at checkout for 30% off. 30% off, and you will automatically be entered into the big giveaway. Not just like 10K accounts, but like 200K accounts. So even if, like I said, if you buy a 5K challenge that costs almost nothing with 30% off on top, you will automatically be entered into the giveaway and have the potential to win a 200K challenge and other awesome stuff. So type a 1 in the chat if you're hyped. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Why I love Mexico? Because I lived 8 years there. So I spent my entire childhood there, basically. So I had a lot of, a lot of adventures that I was living there and just great memories overall. That's why I love it. Germanese is not a thing. No, it's not. My accent is kind of Germanese, bro. Nah, nah, bro. Nah. You know what a Germany's accent is? Let me try if I can do it, like simulate it. This is the charts, and this is looking very bullish, and we see that this candlestick is pushing upwards. Bro, that's the accent. You think I sound like that, bro? 9 years you lived in Germany was the best time in your life, really? What part, bro? What part of Germany did you stay? Yo, Mexico is awesome. Mexico is absolutely bananas, man. Beautiful nature, beautiful people, awesome and great, delicious food as well. Is Mexico cheap? Yeah, it really depends on where. It depends on what area you're staying. If it's like a touristic area, it's a little more, a little more expensive. But if you're staying in a town, then it's cheaper, yeah. No, that's not Russian, bro. All my German friends, sorry to my German friends, but most of my German friends that talk English, they do talk like that, bro. No cap. Better you got introduced to spices in Mexico, otherwise the U.S. food is bland. Yeah, they have a lot of spice. They have a lot of chili here, a lot of chili. I love it though. No, bro, Germany is not actually a thing. I don't think it's a thing, but it's just to describe a German accent in a English word. Going to your break even. Yeah, it does look like it's now like it tanked some juice down here. We got a nice morning star pattern as well down here above the EMA again. So we could see price now break out to the highs. Let's see. I'm still waiting though, bro. I'm still waiting. There's no setup for me yet. It has to close above this on a 5 minute time frame for me to get in. Otherwise, it's just going to be continuing to chop around here. You studied in Medveda, Saxony? Oh, nice. In Saxony. I'm also in Saxony right now. Love the university life. Yeah, I mean, there's great unis here, great schools as well. But that's dope. 9 years is crazy. So I bet you can speak German as well. All right, guys. I think that I'm thinking that we should be thinking about what we think. What do you guys think? I think we should get started with the giveaway. But look, guys, look. I'll be honest. There's a few people in the chat that have won a challenge before because I see you. So anybody that has won a challenge before, then just don't enter, right? Don't enter, because if you enter, you will basically take the chance of somebody that has never won one before. And I want to be fair to everybody. I want that at the end of the day, almost every person got at least one 10K challenge. All right. So if you have not entered, no, if you've never won, then you can feel free to enter. If you've won before, and it's been over a month, then okay, you could enter. But if you won like in the last week or so, or the last 2 weeks, just please don't enter because you're gonna take the spot of somebody else. What are we thinking? We're thinking that it's about a giveaway time, I think. But Crystal Pet, I think you've already won a challenge before, if I'm not mistaken. Who else? I don't know. I don't remember all the names. I feel like Pranav has won as well, like in one of my first streams. I don't know. You haven't won. Yeah, I mean, Ivilo, it's your first time here, so it makes sense that you've never won. All right, guys. So let's get started, right? So the first thing, if you guys want to be entered in the giveaway, make sure to leave a like on the stream. If you don't like the stream, you will not be entered in the giveaway. Simple as that. So that's the first thing you guys want to do. Leave a like on the stream, and you will be eligible in the first step. Now, what's the second step? Guess what? We'll use let me write this out. Hashtag spooky. Hashtag spooky, all small. Drop it in the comments. Hashtag spooky, and you will be eligible for the giveaway here. So spam hashtag spooky if you want to be entered in the giveaway to win a 10K challenge from ThinkCapital. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Leave a like on the stream and hashtag spooky to win a 10K challenge. There will be 3 winners in total. 3 winners in total. Hashtag spooky, all in small. All in small, Ahmed. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Let's get some spooky, spooky. Also, since you're already typing spooky, you get 30% off the challenges using code spooky on ThinkCapital as well, guys. So make sure you take advantage. Because next week, we will be having the, what's it called? The trick or treat wheel. Trick or treat wheel. And there, next stream, guys. So next Monday on the stream, you don't want to miss out because I'm not just gonna be giving away like a 10K challenge. I'm gonna be giving away 200K challenges. So you really don't want to miss out on next week. You see only 4 likes. Well, if there's only 4 likes, then there's only 4 people eligible for the giveaway, guys. If you don't like the stream, you're not eligible. Let's see if I can see the likes. I see 20 likes. I see a lot more likes though. Let's see. Let's see. You're there next Monday. Let's go, Rachel. But also, in order to be entered in the big giveaway, guys, you gotta use the code SPOOKY, the coupon code SPOOKY at checkout when you buy a challenge. So even if you buy a 5K challenge, and you use code SPOOKY, you will be entered in the giveaway for the big stuff. Keep it coming, guys. Keep spamming. Let me make sure to start this. Bro, why is it like overlighted like that? Damn. Gonna turn on the lights. It's too bright. Like this. All right. Let's see. Gold is really messing around today. No setup for me yet, and it's getting a little bit late. Not gonna lie. I will give gold another half an hour for a setup. If there's nothing, then there's nothing for me to trade today. But there are those days, guys. Not every day is a trading day, and it's so important to know that. Copy. Of course, Rachel. You know I got you guys. Yeah, it's just like FOMC days actually, but that's typically what happens in the NFP week. Like it's just so choppy, and then on Friday we'll get a lot of volume, and then next Monday should be juicy though. I think next Monday we'll get some nice setups here. All right, you guys are ready for the giveaway? Has Spooky all small? All in small. Don't write in all caps. You're not gonna be entered if you write it in all caps. Only all small. All in small, all in small, all in small, all in small. Spooky, spooky, spooky. All right, let me share my screen here. And let's get started. So we got 3 winners. We got hashtag spooky, and we got a lot of participants. Remember to leave a like on the stream. If you don't like the stream, you're not entered. And now let's start off. Should we start? Let's get it started, guys. Let's refresh a little bit. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And let's start. Countdown is going, guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And the winners are Princess Rachel, Mark 1590, and Motivational Focus. Let's go, guys. Congratulations. Wow, what a great start to the week. Also for you, Rachel. Congratulations. Congrats, Mark and Motivational Focus. Let's go. Spam some W's in the chat for the winners, guys. So what you want to do now is you want to join our Discord and send a message to the support, and you will get your login details for the 10K challenges. Let's go. Let's spam some W's in the chat for the winners. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Rachel has won before. Have you, Rachel? Have you won before? She's like W. Andrelic, I see you, bro. No worries. Keep showing up, bro. I see you. All right. So now let me start by breaking down gold here before we head off, or before I head off. And let's see what we can see. First time. Okay, then all good. All good. You're chilling. All right, guys. So on gold, before heading off, let's see. It's super choppy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So what I'm looking for, honestly, I don't know if we're gonna get that today though. I'm gonna have alarm set because I don't want to be trading this ass price action, but be breaking retest above these highs. See if we can get a breakout today, or a break and retest below these lows. Now, if I were to take the sells below here, my first TP area will be down here, which will be the 39.66, right? If I were to take buys up here at the break and retest, my first TP area will be, oops, right around here. This will be the 40.62s. All right. So if you guys want to, you guys can feel free to screenshot this, whatever. These are the two setups that I will be looking for heading into tomorrow, maybe today, but I don't think that is going to happen today. Crystal Path is documenting all winners. Yeah, I mean, you can also rewatch it in all the other streams. Just rewatch and see who won before. All good, guys. Don't get angry here with each other. Don't be like that, guys. There's always a chance for everybody. So next Monday, you get a new chance. And with code SPOOKY at checkout, you will also be entered into the big giveaway. So I will be announcing some big winners next week. 200K challenges, 100K challenges on the trick and treat wheel of Halloween. So that's gonna be super, super exciting. But yeah, guys, that's it from me. Do you guys have any more questions? If not, then I will be heading off here, and we'll be seeing each other next week on Monday for the big giveaway. And also, anybody that wants to join the world of trading in Frankfurt, guys, it's on November 7th, November 8th in booth 3. You will find ThinkCapital. You will find me. You will find my best boy Patrick. You will find Sky. You'll find a lot of people from the ThinkCapital team over there. So I'm very excited to meet some of you guys in Frankfurt on the weekend. All right. All right, bet, guys. Then take care. Do not over risk. Don't over trade. Wait for your setup and then execute, right? Stay disciplined, and we'll see each other next Monday. Peace out.